All right, guys. So we have a phenomenal show. Shout out to Tola for sending me the clips. And the show is going to be about homesteading, tribing up, agriculture, the cattle shortage, the droughts in Texas. It's going to be a phenomenal show that has real life implications. But while I was looking at it, something popped up to me, and it is an interview with a porn star. His name is Moe the Monster Johnson, and I took out a couple of clips. So this is my own clip show, and this is going to be the precursor to today's stream. So I want to share this with you real quick and explain to you how hood stuff is really tribal stuff without the paperwork, structure, or infrastructure to make it happen. Hey y'all, I'm back. So let's run through these clips real quick, and I'm gonna pause them as we go, and I'm explaining to you exactly what you're looking at. So let's go, guys. Let's go.
I had a house full of women that was staying with me, and we ran out of things to do. We was doing bachelor parties and things of that nature, undergrounds and things of that nature, and a lot of the girls, they ain't loyal or they ain't consistent, and it was basically my choice to just say, you know what, y'all don't want to do this, or y'all not doing this the right way. I'm gonna show you how it's done.
All right, guys. So what he said was that he had a house full of women. That means that he provided housing for homeless chicks. And in order for
Yeah, I had a house
that,
full of women.
I ain't trying to do it twice, but your screen won't get smaller. There we go. So he wanted them to pay their way. He wanted a house full of secretaries. But as he said, these girls aren't loyal or they're not consistent. Take it from me, a dude to smash many models to give him a brand ambassador slot, and y'all ain't never seen him being a brand ambassador. These chicks ain't loyal, especially if you fucking them, unless you have a structure. But the whole thing is, let me bring that to your attention on how that makes sense for you to tribe up, right? A lot of this will make more sense when I do the stream later, but let's look into this real quick. When we start talking about tribing and we start talking about term marriages, marriage is a I can't even move that over. Marriage is a corporate contract. So as long as you're tribal and you're following corporatocracy, you can do term marriages. And you can also practice polygamy for the same reason you have 5 women in this house. The reason you do term marriages is because they aren't loyal, and girls only have maybe 2 to 7 years of dedication to any man. Because these girls, they're not necessarily for the streets, but they do get bored. So you have to give them the opportunity to renew their contract. The same way you renew your driver's license, renew your insurance, renew your policy. You have to give your toddler the opportunity to renew her vows. Um, I'm gonna show you one more clip, and then we out of here until later. And I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the attach the link to the stream on this in a minute. Let's go to the second clip so I can explain something else to you guys before we get into this tribalism later on today.
And like I said before, my house originally had about 5 holes. By my first year, it had switched into having like 5 porn stars around. Like, some of them that was already known, some of them was from Atlanta, some of them was from Midwest, some of them was from LA. And, me and a couple of my buddies started this thing called the Union, which was like brothers in pornography. So all of us kind of had our own little buzz and our own little females around us, and we all kind of like linked up together, and we would come at companies with like a package deal, like, you know what, hire me and my boy, and we got 5 girls or we got 6 girls that's available, and we was able to dominate the market. So, and
Alright guys, let me explain to you what you just heard right there. What you just heard right there was a man tell you that he tribed up with like-minded men because you get to choose your tribe. He tribed up with like-minded men, and then he and those like-minded men took the opportunity to say, you know what? We have a logo. So now that they have a logo, girls fuck the logo. Now that they have a logo, girls are coming from Atlanta, Chicago, New York, wherever, to his little apartment in the Bronx. I think he said the Bronx. In the Bronx, New York, because they ain't got nowhere to stay. All they got is pussy. The same pussy that pay for tacos, try to get him a house. So he took advantage of the situation, had a logo. The girls followed the logo. He found some guys. They tribed up. Now the girls want to stay because the guys have a logo and they tribed up. And then those guys broker deals. Let me say that again. Those guys broker deals. Let me say that one more time. Those guys broker deals. That included the women that say, yo, check this out. If y'all want the chicks, we got the chicks, but you paying the guys. Because these girls don't need no money. They living for free. They got to pay their way. That's the secretary pool. No paperwork to it. No obligation to it. No arbitrator to it. No contract to it. But in their own primitive pookie way, they had a secretary pool. It doesn't have to be porn. It could be anything. Y'all could be 5 guys that promote clubs or make phone apps or whatever you want to do. And the same results will happen. These girls fuck the logo and they stay for the tribe. Anyway, so I'm gonna see you guys a little bit later, man. We get into this tribalism. Shout out to Tola for the clips. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Don't go nowhere. The next show gonna come on right after this.